Hello, and welcome to Burnt Cookbook Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world where 4 heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time. To prevent a war, I'm Jenna Stoeber, and I play Astra, a fey-addled half-elf oracle who is exactly who she says she is. And I'm joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Johnny Brightchild, a hot and sunny Ifrit Resort Spa paladin, eager to help and flex.
Stayduhar, playing Patty Hertz, a ratfolk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
Paul Luetkemeyer, playing Zelf, an elfin battle chef carving a name for himself in the high-stakes world of magical cooking.
And we're, of course, led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious and sleepy GM and world builder, Justin Green. Justin, how are you?
I'm baffled. I'm lost. I'm turned around.
Oh, no.
I took a nap. Not on purpose. So we'll see how this goes.
How do things look turned around?
Like I've seen it all before.
Does this mean we're the GMs for this session and you're just going to be at our whims?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do mean things to you.
Wow,
No.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, you're a natural-born GM.
Fall in love with something and then we'll rip it away from you.
Whoa.
Wow.
This is already therapeutic.
Wow. Caitlin does have the DM instinct. Fucking Johnny and Naj. Even when he's not here,
I know, right?
his stank is everywhere.
His greasy film covers this battle.
Oh yeah, his stank is all over this, definitely.
As confusion rattles Johnny's poor, already confused brain, Huqo addresses Patty, Astra, and says, "In the Great War, King Runefury gathered the greatest lights in Rescris to be the candles that would guide his people from the darkness. But for every candle, a shadow was cast, one more cunning, more vicious. The doom weapon is my ever-burning candle, and Johnny and Naj is its shadow, and all who dare approach Huqo will know this divine truth."
Oh, I hate him.
Yeah, Johnny vomits.
Uh-oh. Makes me nervous about what's going to happen to Johnny and Naj if we let the doom weapon get destroyed. Just throwing that out there. Probably not relevant. Just a thing to consider. Okay.
Patty Hertz, what would you like to do?
God, not get burned anymore, for the love of God.
This is the conundrum of Justin's combats, is that tactically you want to roll a crit and knock out the spellcaster in the first round. But here you're going to miss out on his lore.
No, punch him out. Don't listen to Paul.
My conundrum was that I know that Betty Burninghand is going to come right after me again. So I'm going to attack Huqo again. Maybe it'll go better this time.
It will.
I think I'm going to do something different though to him. I'm going to use my biting words spell. Oh, that's a 20 for a 33.
Yeah, that confirms for a total of 14 critical damage.
Yes, incredible.
It's crazy that the biting words attack can crit.
Yeah, right?
I gotta decide what she's gonna say to him. I think Patty is gonna listen to his whole little spiel about the doom weapon, and she's gonna be like, "You're so boring when you talk. Nobody cares about your stupid doom weapon."
Yeah, take that, Paul.
Your stupid, ineffable truths.
Take that, Paul. Nobody cares.
Why don't you take a note of what they mean? They're ineffable. You can't talk about them. So shut up.
God, you're so boring. Get me out of here. He seems like the type that likes to hear himself talk, so I'm hoping that has an impact on him.
Funny.
Perfect. Astra Blep, what would you like to do?
I'm going to do something weird.
Yay!
I want to approach Betty. Tommy is an ally to us in this run, right? So he's not going to block my way.
For now. Depending on what you're
God
about
damn
to
it,
do, depending on your hand.
Justin.
Well,
Right,
are you
yeah.
approaching her aggressively? Because he was very concerned about not hurting her.
Okay, yeah, that's a great point, actually.
Oh.
I'm still going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this because I just want to change the energy of what's happening here between her and Patty, and I think this will do it.
You're going to turn her into a slug.
I don't have magic like that, Paul. What a crazy suggestion. Yet, I mean, as far as I know.
Oh, turn her into a jellyfish someday. It's very you.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Shamefully Overdressed.
Oh, man.
This is a touch attack, and it causes the person who is affected by it to feel like their clothing is hopelessly out of fashion, ostentatious, and embarrassing, and they are filled with a compulsion to strip it off. So I'm hoping this will prevent Betty from approaching Patty and doing any combat in that way, because she'll have to use her move action to do this. And two, I mean, I think she's going to get to a point where she's going to want to take her mask off. And I'm curious to see what happens if, like, Tommi's going to stop her or what even the situation is. I could have used this earlier on Tommi, and I think that would have been really funny, but it's definitely an escalation, even if it is funny.
Yes.
Tommy's going to try and stop this, but you can roll. Tommi can use an attack of opportunity to boost her AC.
Well, okay. I do have subtle magic. Whenever I cast a spell or activate a spell trigger, I can attempt a bluff skill check opposed by a sense motive check for anyone who can see me. And if those fail, they do not know that I have cast a spell. So he would not have any, I'm going to activate this.
I love that.
I rolled a 23 on my bluff.
There's no way. A 6. Yeah. So, you get away with this.
Oh, beautiful. I rolled a 26. Oh, whatever, Betty.
Betty says, you will not make me disrobe in front of all these people. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, then, to all accounts, I look like I just came over here and did nothing. So that's my turn.
Pointed at Betty behind your back. No one saw it.
Yeah, Astra just whispers, "Those colors don't look good on you." It has no effect. It's just mean. It's just bullying.
God, everybody bullying the enemies.
Damn.
Tommi will try to pull Betty away, but as soon as we get over here, Betty is going to attempt to attack Patty.
God, such a bitch. I mean, she's justified. I didn't cut off her hand.
Yeah, you cut off her hand.
It was nothing personal. God, Betty.
So I'm going to give you a choice, Caitlin. Tommi is going to attempt to use bodyguard on you as well, because he doesn't understand what's happening. He also has an ability that he can offer, but the ally has to be willing. He can take any damage that you would take, but then he can later choose to have you take damage that he was going to take.
Oh,
Whoa,
shit.
that's awesome.
This is the ultimate trust fall.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Patty is literally a demigod of community and cooperation.
Oh.
I feel like she cannot say no to this. It is against everything she stands for. So yes, she is willing. She accepts.
Oh, incredible.
All right, so he is going to take that damage for you if anything were to happen. So
Crazy.
she is going to use her fire fist to try and punch you. Tommi intercepts, but you are not owed him any blood debt as of now.
Tommi, oh my gosh, what a gentleman. Thank you so much for being willing to intervene. There's a little misunderstanding between the two of us. If I said I was sorry, would that help? It was a stressful situation. It was nothing personal. For the love of God, stop attacking me.
Yeah, that'll work.
Zelf, what would you like to do?
It seems like attacking the Forge Fiend is a bad bet anyway. That does seem like something that Johnny's adamantine sword specifically would have a better bet against. Zelf still has Expeditious Retreat on, so he's got plenty of move. He is going to come over and switch his studied combat to Huqo with a swift action and then make an attack roll. He'll go ahead and use the cane. It's the same amount of damage right now. That's going to be a 28 to hit. Justin.
28 definitely hits.
All right. Then he bonks him on the head for 9 damage.
He's still dazed and murmuring about Janni and Naj. He takes it without even flinching. Over in the Springs, the gremlins start like jumping up and down and squawking. They bust a hole in one of the ducts, opening it up with their ability to create traps and disable things, and spray this like steaming hot water towards the group. It doesn't hit anybody, but it does increase the temperature. It is now 142 degrees in the area of the forge behind like this firewall.
Lord.
He can just throw his little tantrum back there.
Yeah, he can stomp around. That's fine.
Yeah.
Johnny Brightchild, what would you like to do?
I would like to continue to descend into madness.
You are confused, so I will have you roll a D100 to see how you will act this turn.
Uh-oh. Good luck, people who are standing in striking distance.
3.
All right, you act normally this turn.
Ah, sweet. Then I'm going to manifest an attempt to sunder again on Huqo's kukri.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
Plus 2 to that. So a 34 on my sunder, dealing 18 damage.
Nice.
Ignoring. Wow, that was a high roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is destroyed, this blade.
Woo. Very nice.
Sorry if that was going to be a cool magic item we wanted, gang.
The permanent wound kugri. I think it's probably best none of us had that.
For the rest of my action, I'll move away from everyone in the event that something happens, and I don't want to be around anyone. So
Your confusion fades, and you are staggered on your next turn, Johnny. The Forge Fiend is going to hurl its fireballs into the crowd.
Oh,
Sir,
God.
stay in your little tantrum area, please.
Right?
oh wow.
It's going to hit Astra, Zelf. No one else has attacked him. I think he'll just do 2.
Oh, no.
Are these the fireballs that are like floating around him?
Yes. So he only has 12 total. He's going to throw 2.
Ooh.
So 25 at Zelf, 12 at Astra. This is a touch attack.
My touch is 12.
My touch is 14, but Justin, I currently have displacement active.
Oh.
So that's roll
Nice.
a D100, 50-50.
Yeah.
I'll go higher. Oh, it misses.
Yeah.
Woo.
Great. So Astra dodges the fireball that was headed her way, while the Forge Fiend has incorrectly targeted one of Zelf's duplicates. Also, when the fireballs disperse on contact, the temperature in the room is going to drop. Not very much, but 1 degree for each one.
I love this minigame.
Huqo is now staggered, so he must choose to either move or take a standard action, but he cannot do both this round. Since he is limited then to only those who are next to him, he is going to give Zelf a vision of madness.
Oh, no. Everybody's going crazy.
Oh my God.
It's a ranged touch attack against you. It gives you Visions of Madness as a melee touch attack. Choose one of the following: attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks. The target receives a +4 bonus to the chosen roll and a -4 penalty to the other 2 types.
I love this.
He's going to boost your attack to give you a penalty to skills and saves.
Funny.
Awesome. This is so cool.
This is really cool. This is a cool spell.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, do you have anything in mind for what the madness vision is?
I was actually going to ask Andrew if he had, what would Johnny Anaj send to Zelf?
Oh man.
Slaughter.
I think probably the vision of madness is that like all of the dirt and the earth that you walk upon is actually made of dead creatures that have broken down into their base components.
Whoa.
And that if you eat them, you're actually eating the world's memory of time.
Oh my God,
Whoa.
Andrew.
This motherfucker's going to eat dirt.
Oh.
Thus giving Zelf some pica or something like that.
Absolutely spectacular.
Fuck.
Zelf gets pica. Oh, Patty Hertz, we are back to you.
Man, Patty really wants Betty Birdigan to stop attacking her. I think what she's going to do is I have a couple uses left of the udon cat charm that allows me to cast command.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am going to use that to cast command on Betty, telling her to halt.
Okay. Tell her to halt or she'll lose another hand.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Betty.
Wow, Betty.
Betty has incredible force of will.
She's really
Yeah.
pissed. Huh.
Patty's going to hold up this cute little cat figurine and be like,
Betty, come on. Just look at the kitty, calm down, and just stay there and stop attacking me.
Seeing this charm enrages Betty even further.
oh, Betty, God damn it.
Probably like, why the fuck do you have that? Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
Right, because she was originally a paladin of Gavilan, and she might still be, right?
right, exactly.
Patty is handling this situation as badly as she possibly could with Betty. And I kind of love it.
And the dice are backing that up, which is really funny.
Bad choices that the dice are giving me bad results.
Astra Blep, what would you like to do?
Seeing what this creature is possible of, Huqo specifically, seeing what he's capable of, and seeing where his allegiances lie, and also being personally very nervous about what might be revealed to her if this thing attacks. Astra is going to withdraw her spiral rapier.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit, indeed.
Shit. Damn.
And is going to attack him.
Yeah.
Specifically to take his shadow and magic away.
Yes.
You
Yes.
get a flanking bonus with Zelf.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
My attack is 24.
All right. So once per day, you can, I guess, make a steel combat maneuver on top of this Astra.
Okay.
Because he's not incapacitated. Although he is, I don't think staggered does anything, though, really,
Yeah.
in that way.
Okay. I rolled a 20 plus, is it plus 2 for flanking?
Yes, +2 for flanking.
22.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. His CMD was a 21.
Oh,
So you have
nice.
successfully stole his shadow. Until the shadow is
Nice.
returned, a living victim has no shadow and gains 2 permanent negative levels. These negative levels can't be removed any other way than the ones listed below. We don't need to talk about that. If the target was a spellcaster, the shadow, you get 2 shadow points.
God, that thing does not mess around, does it?
No.
That
No.
is serious business.
It's crazy that Justin allowed me to have this from the start of the campaign.
Right?
Under the assumption that she would be too afraid to use it, which has held out, but like, it's time.
It's like a baby with a machine gun. Like, it's
Whoa.
terrifying.
What an image.
Yeah, I mean, this baby's a demigod now, so gloves off,
That's fair.
diapers off.
Gloves and diapers off.
It is a scaling item, so it should theoretically stay close to where she's at power-wise.
Oh, so you're saying that it was strong to begin with, and now it's even stronger.
And it's going to get stronger. Yeah.
Horrifying. Great.
Hmm. That's fine. He'll get his shadow back in a little bit of time. He'll get it in like a week. So he'll be okay eventually.
So that has locked him out of his 3rd level spells entirely.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes.
And it is Tommi Ember Eyes' turn. Tommi, I think, is very confused as to what is going on. I think he's going to make a diplomacy check to try and reason with her. But I rolled really bad. A 13.
Know how that goes.
What does this diplomacy check look like?
As they're both Tommies, they do have an understanding with each other and
Fucking
can
incredible,
communicate
Justin.
a lot with their eyes.
Amazing.
A shared Tommy
Tommies,
understanding.
Yes.
But it's clearly not that great. Betty Burning Hand is going to respond by casting a spell called Trial by Fire onto Patty
God.
to
damn
test
it,
her
Patty.
purity of conviction. She is upset that you have used a symbol of Gavilan to try and manipulate her.
Damn.
I'm not trying to manipulate her. I just want her to stop hitting me with fire.
This is going to be against your touch AC of 15.
My touch AC is a 14.
Unless the target's alignment is within 1 step of Gavilin's lawful good, the spell deals 1d6 points of damage per 2 caster levels to a max of 5. 3d6.
Is Patty neutral good?
Patty is chaotic good.
Chaotic good, okay.
So she is not within 1 step. Half the damage is fire damage. The other half is directly from a divine power and is not subject to any sort of resistance.
Oh.
Only 6 damage. I rolled terribly.
Whoa.
It is fire damage, though, so you need to make another fortitude save. We are up to a DC 19.
For the love of God.
Really like Betty turning up the heat on this one.
That's a 21. It is a good thing I am a sturdy girl.
It is a good thing.
Watching this happen, Tommi starts to put together some pieces, takes Betty by the hand and points to her hand, and she nods.
Oh no, she's gonna diplome him, and then he's gonna flip. God.
Zelf, it is your turn.
Zelf is gonna full attack Huqo, and he gets a +2 from flanking with Astra, right?
And a +4 from the madness.
Oh, that's right. Oh boy, that makes it even better. Okay, that's a 23. No, that's a 27 and a 31, Justin.
Beautiful. That hits both of them.
That's 16 damage, and I am going to use Studied Strike for a total of 25 damage.
Awesome. You knock him unconscious.
Woo!
Awesome. He bonks Zook on the head and says to Astra, "So that's the power Ogavia told us about during your trial, is it?"
Yeah. Felt relevant. Didn't you go a little mad just now?
I love that Zelf is taking this as an opportunity.
Of course.
To try to get
Well,
information from Astra.
Of course.
I'll tell you, Astra, in spite of the heat of this forge, I found it made my blood run cold.
You wanted to go insane? You wanted Patty to go insane? You thought this follower of Janni and I should be able to just walk around with his weird, horrible knife and his weird, crazy magic unstopped?
Speaking of his magic, I'm currently convinced that Irisol is edible and has secrets in its soil.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. That sounds bad.
Which dovetails with some esoteric knowledge in ancient Mjolnir texts. So, I'm sweating from heat and knowledge.
Well, your blood wasn't chilled enough, it sounds like.
On the gremlins' turns, they break open another hole and raise the temperature by another 10 degrees.
I forgot they were there.
Probably should have been paying attention to them, but that's fine.
Johnny Brightchild, your delusions have been lifted.
I'm I cannot F what I just went through. It is not.
It is ineffable.
It's ineffable. As a ghost, Johnny turns into Big Ghost Johnny.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And moves up towards a gangplank.
Just like the end of Ghost Bros 4.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Big Ghost Bro.
Yeah. When all the other ghosts combine with them and make one big super ghost bro.
I always wanted a big bro.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
All right. The Forge Fiend is going to devour a bunch of the liquid gold that is in the forge, just ravenously shoving it into its mouth.
Uh-oh, that feels like a power-up move, y'all.
Yeah, it does.
Snack break.
This would be a really funny battle for us to wipe on. I just want to put that. I don't think we will, but I mean, it might help Betty get some catharsis.
I was going to say, it's turning out great for Betty so far.
It is Patty Hertz's turn. Patty, what would you like to do?
From a realistic standpoint, nothing I have done with Betty has helped at all. So I think at this point, I would like to attack Betty with my tankard, but with the intent of just clonking her on the head and knocking her out.
Phew.
If you are going to make a non-lethal attack, that's going to be a -4 to your attack roll.
Okay. I'll try to knock her over with my tail blade and then clonk her on the head with my tankard. All right, that is a 19 and a 15.
Tommi is going to make an attack of opportunity, which is his bodyguard ability. He's going to attempt to take this damage for her.
I didn't want this, Tommi. I was trying to diffuse.
So he has boosted her AC. The second attack is blocked.
Oof.
And the first attack, 5 damage, goes to Tommi Ember Eyes.
Oh, Patty's gonna go,
Lady, do you see what just happened? Your friend just got clocked on the head. I don't want to hit either of you. I certainly don't want to hit him. Just stop attacking me, for the love of God.
Or your friends will suffer.
Astra Blep, it's your turn.
So I'm going to use my spiral rapier, which, in addition to the things that you already knew it does, also has some special magic cool powers.
Oh, really?
That are great and will benefit our team and that everybody should get excited about. Like this one, I can, at the moment, cast a spell called Searching Shadows as a standard action. Strands of shadows probe an area, searching for a creature or object you specify by shape, size, or texture. Basically, a shadow hand reaches out from the rapier, and I am going to use it to search around the area where I saw the object drop. So there was the object that fell into the molten gold. I want to use this searching shadow spell to root around and try to pull that out.
Great. That is going to cost the shadow points that you gained from taking Huqo's shadow.
Yeah, that's fine. And don't anybody worry about that.
What? Yeah.
Don't anybody worry about that. It's just a nice bonus. That's not even why I did it. This is just, I did it to stop Huqo. I did it for the team. Did it for the team.
Okay.
Right. Fair enough. Only because I am busy with other things will I not raise suspicions.
Classic.
My base roll was a 19, but I get to add my caster level and charisma, so it's a pretty high check, actually. +5 charisma? Wow, that's crazy. God, being a demigod is great.
Yeah.
Plus
power.
my caster level.
She's still getting all her fun little baby demigod surprises.
It's new to her, Patty. It's new.
I'm so
with my
proud.
caster level and charisma, that is 31.
All right. So these shadows are able to move effortlessly through this firewall that the Forge Fiend had set up. The Forge Fiend is busy at work eating ore from the walls. And so these shadows can reach in to this pool of liquid gold that is at the center in the basin of the forge. You can see, thanks to Astra's flotsam powers, this bauble floating at the top, and they're able to lift it out. And once lifted, you can see that it is a Ored skull, the Ored race, kind of a rocky race creature. And so a skull that has like weird protrusions that you would expect from like a rock wall, the face that you can recognize as skull face. And you're confident that you have found the head of Gafanrit.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Let's hold on to this one.
I agree. Yeah.
So they put his head in there. Oh,
Crazy. Okay.
awful.
God, should we let it become gilded? Because that's pretty fucking cool.
That's dope. That's pretty dope.
It for sure is. It is covered in a layer of gold.
Yes. Oh my god. Gold skull. So cool. I think for a move action, I kind of want to pull back away from where this heated combat is happening and also the heat of the firewall.
I
So
thought
I'm
you were
just
going to move to come help old Patty Hurst. You're going the opposite direction, man.
Well, what do you... I guess maybe I should...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't know. It's hard to not let Patty reap what she has sown, even though...
Damn.
We already did the consequence debt episode. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Consequence debt never ends, not in the show.
Oh no.
Because we haven't learned any lessons. Once we learn a lesson, I'm sure it'll level out, but that hasn't happened yet.
We're just paying the interest.
Yeah, we're paying the interest out on consequent debt. We have not even begun to tackle the debt itself.
The principal debt of consequence.
Trading it from card to card. It's not working out.
Oh, no. Caitlin, you're so right. I'm going to figure out a strategy and then I'll come and help next round. I can't do anything
I'm
this
gonna
round
go
anyway.
think about it. I'm gonna go think about it.
I did the thing that I did, which was found a cool gilded skull. Are you not pleased?
I do like the skull.
All right, and that's my turn.
Tommi Ember Eyes is going to attempt to grapple you, Patty.
No.
But specifically, he's going to try to grab you and hold your arm out in front of you.
No!
Oh.
No!
Oh.
Absolutely
Shit.
not!
Arm for an arm, Justice.
Holy shit. Okay, I should have helped. I'm sorry, Caitlin.
Oh my
I
god.
see it now.
Yeah, maybe we can replace your arm with the skull.
He has rolled a 16 against your CMD, Caitlin.
My CMD is a 22.
Awesome. Your tiny little hands slip out of his grip.
It would be pretty grim if Patty lost a hand, but I think what would end up happening is it would be the first step to unlocking her multi-arm power.
I was thinking that too. Like, we could put the skull at the end of the stump and then tentacles could come out of the eye holes.
Oh my god, Patty is not on board with this plan. This is gross.
No, we're turning the skull into Patty's next tankard.
Yes, that I like.
Ooh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Hello, it's me this time, Andrew. Thank you all for listening to our show. To be a player in this world and to experience the scheming and plotting with my fellow players, against my fellow players, in cahoots with our game master. It's truly a joy, and I hope that that comes across in our show. Certainly listening to all of these plots, twists, turns, conspiracies, the dynamic action of combat, like fighting a crazy mixture of the Kool-Aid Man and Jarbjorn from Elden Ring. You need an outlet to talk about that, and that is to subscribe to our Patreon. And there you'll get even more content to enable and feed this addiction that you're building. You also need an outlet to, join in our character polls and stuff like that. Like, is Tommi Ember Eyes our friend? Is he our ally? In order to figure out the likelihood of that, I've managed to talk to his Gripply agent. And I have a special guest here with us today. Tommi, why don't you say hi? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tommi. Oh, man. So what do you think about being a future husband of one of 10 lucky bachelorettes on Courting Criminal Season 2. Have you seen the show? You have. He's asking for a piece of paper. He's rapidly scrawling something out. And let's see. He says that he's already taken. Oh my. 45% of our fans are going to be disappointed to learn that, Tommi. Anyway, thank you all for listening to our show, and please consider subscribing to our Patreon. And if you have already, awesome. Keep it up.
Betty Burning Hand is going to cast a spell. She's going to cast Flaming Sphere. So she begins to move her flame hand around, creating a large orb. It is 5 feet in diameter, this ball of fire, which she is going to throw towards Patty Hertz. Caitlin, you're going to get an attack of opportunity, and then you're going to get a reflex save against the actual sphere as it begins to roll towards you.
Ooh, I love it. All right, so for my attack, I am going to do the same thing I did previously, which is try to non-lethally clonk her with my tankard.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a 26, which is a critical.
Nice.
And I'm knocking out Tommy.
He is going to do the same thing he did last time, which is try and intercept this.
Damn.
Ooh.
Patty swings the tanker wildly and clunks Tommy in the side of the head with it.
Tommy Ember Eyes takes 18 damage from this. Patty, make a reflex save for me.
Ooh, I only rolled a 4. That is a 14.
Ooh, awesome. The 14 is the DC, and thanks to your recent level up, any reflex save that would have damage instead negates it entirely.
Oh,
so you avoid
hell yeah.
3d6 of fire damage as this fiery sphere rolls into your square.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
But when this flaming sphere enters, the temperature is raised by 10 degrees. So we are now right under. We're at 138 and 160. So 2 more degrees in this room, and everybody is going to be making another fortitude save.
Oh boy.
It is Zelf's turn.
I don't really have anything to diffuse the Tommy situation. I'm not trying to be funny by saying that Astra's got this, but I think her skill set is really probably the most suited to synergize with Patty.
Yeah, I feel like Zelf might just antagonize this lady further, honestly.
I mean, laughter really diffuses a situation, but I don't know if forced laughter will do the same.
Oh.
I guess we'll find out when it's my turn, huh?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Janni, honestly, because he can either use diplomacy or knock someone out in a single hit of his great sword.
I am currently gearing up to do battle with an extraplanar outsider that is diametrically opposed to my god, so I don't know.
He doesn't have time for our petty squabbles over here.
Kind of way more important.
I'm just saying, if you ask me, definitely Johnny's going to be down. But right now, he's building up lots of righteous power. That's all.
Is there any clue what the consequences might be of the gremlins' continued construction and destruction?
There's 2 things happening down there. One is that they are making it hotter.
Oh.
The other is that they are stealing all of the water.
Oh, no. Okay. Zelf is going to once again try using that cool cane that they got from Windhorn, the Cane of Countering. It's got another spell in it called Final Sacrifice, which causes a summoned creature to explode, damaging other creatures around it.
Yes!
And first I have to succeed at a use magic device check, and then they have to make a fortitude save. So let me do the one thing first.
Astra, do you have use magic device?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'll let you aid another if you have any skill ranks in it.
My skill modifier is quite high. I must have taken... because it's a class skill and it's charisma based. That's crazy.
I need to beef up that skill. The problem is it's charisma based.
He's at a disadvantage.
Yeah, he's already a step behind. I needed a 20 and I got a 19.
Astra, can you bring us home?
In an alternate reality, Johnny definitely has used magic device. Oh no!
I rolled a 1. I actually would like to. I will surge. Hi.
Yeah, so Astra's you've got it backwards.
yeah. She tilts his elf's head to the side.
Right before he shoots himself in the face, yeah. Fortitude DC 19.
Okay. He has rolled a 14, so he explodes. Dealing 1d4 points of damage per the spell level of the summoning spell that conjured it. Let me open Huqo here, because that was kind of high to get all of these.
Oh, based on the summon spell of the monster, not the spell of Final Sacrifice. Oh, God, that's so good. This is such a good spell.
They do get to make a reflex save, reflex DC 19 as well. This is more likely that they could make it.
Yeah.
Zelf and Astra, neither of you rolled particularly well. You are fumbling with this infernal staff that once belonged to Windhorn. Neither of you can get a good handle on it until Astra reaches out with her mythic power and she summons a deeper understanding of how it works from Ebnir himself. And then a black bolt of negative energy is unleashed, exploding one of the gremlins that was hanging off of this aqueduct.
Hell yeah.
The blast also deals 12 damage to 2 other nearby gremlins and 6 to a third that just manages to duck away in time.
I respect that. That was a very productive turn.
Yes. Thanks, Astra. Great teamwork.
Yeah, I helped.
Woo!
All of the gremlins which were spread out across this hot spring dash over the makeshift pathway over the hot water and congregate where the one had just exploded. And the two of you with dark vision can see all 7 of the remaining gremlins begin work together towards one goal, just building something onto this duct in the upper right across from Zelf and Astra.
Uh-oh.
Johnny Brightchild, what would you like to do?
Some more buffs to apply to my... So, Justin, is there actually like a clear path to the Forge Fiend, or is there like a platform I have to jump to?
You are on like an upper level.
Yeah.
And it's just down below.
Okay.
So you can easily jump down there. There's nothing preventing you. You are going to have to make a fortitude check.
With the heat.
Assuming you're going to turn solid. Yeah.
So I'm going to cast Divine Favor on my weapon, and I'm going to smite evil.
Awesome.
Then I'm also going to give myself a good luck high five. That'll take up my turn. You got this. All right. And that ends my turn. So
the Forge Fiend on its turn begins spewing out the gold ore that it had eaten previously, and now it is a molten hot liquid, and it is spitting it into the forge basin, but it is being manipulated almost telekinetically. Like just the act of releasing it from its mouth is somehow crafting it into an object before your eyes. And Johnny, from your point of view, you recognize this object to be a massive holy symbol of Zitrix. In this full round action, it assembles a golden emblem about 3 feet tall, and then you see the finished product be enveloped in a teleportation portal and whisked away to some unknown location.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Something for Anaj in future loops.
Patty Hertz, what would you like to do?
So I see on our map that I am still within the glowing orb of fire. Is that going to be an ongoing situation?
Yeah, you're going to have to move. If you end your turn in this spot, then you're going to be subject to getting burned again.
Okay, I am most certainly going to move just far enough just to take a step around and down so that I am next to Betty, but not in the burning square anymore.
In this position, Tommy also can't intervene, so...
Much better. God, should I just keep clonking on her? Oh, this all feels so mean. Oh, let's see.
Take her other arm.
I'm
Caitlin.
Certainly not. No.
Damn.
Caitlin.
Wow.
No,
Take her
that's
other
terrible. That would be mean.
Caitlin, finish the job.
Oh, God.
Some evil laughter coming from both Jenna and Astra at the same time.
No.
Finish it. No more dangling threads.
Do it.
But I'm trying not to just immediately sabotage our relationship with Tommy.
Oh, yeah, right? No, I think that's totally fair.
That's gonna be an issue, like, going forward. So I'm gonna try to clonk her on the head again, non-lethal, and knock her out.
Yeah.
Usually I'm trying to kill everyone I'm attacking.
Yeah. Patty's breaking new ground. She's growing.
She's fighting to maim, not to kill.
If you burn down the bank, they can't remember the consequence loan that you've taken out there.
So the first 3 hits. So you've got 13, 16. Then the next one misses, so that stops your counter that goes up every consecutive hit. But then the 5th hits, so you deal a grand total of 20 damage.
Sit down, ma'am.
You've attacked non-lethally for a couple rounds now, and you can tell that Betty Burning Hand recognizes this, and she seems a bit shaken. For the first time in this fight, she hesitates. Astra Blep, what would you like to do?
It's tricky because it does feel like anything I do attack-wise might escalate it, but if we're just trying to, like, calm the situation, I feel like hold person isn't a terrible plan. So I think I'm going to try to hold person Betty.
I think that's good.
Yeah. think it's it.
It's not going to be received any worse than me trying to use the Molny charm on her, so.
Yeah, exactly. And if
Yeah.
I do it subtly, no one will know I've done it. It'll just seem like Betty's frozen up emotionally.
And that's real. That happens in combat all the time.
Andrew, you don't like that?
I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Oh,
Wow, Betty
Look
has
at
really
that.
good will.
she does.
Yeah.
But I rolled a 5, and she fails her will save. She is held in place.
Yes. She is aware and can breathe normally, but cannot take any actions, including speech. Each round, she can attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. And she might do it because she has really good will. She has an insane bonus to her will. Probably because she's motivated by vengeance. I think that probably just gives you will bonuses.
Yeah, I learned that in school.
Let me roll bluff.
Now that Astra has the subtle spell, she's going to be a menace.
What?
Wow, I have. Oh, yes, thank you.
Come on.
Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. I haven't been a menace this whole time.
I just listened to a court case that really proves that she's been up to some shit this whole time. Okay?
One full of lies about Astra's nature.
Describing Astra as a menace is so accurate because she doesn't often actually attack people. She's not out here knocking them unconscious, chopping off limbs, killing them,
No.
but she is just generally a nuisance.
A nuisance? Yeah.
Some form of psychological warfare.
menace.
I rolled a 29 on my bluff.
We really should have made that angle like more explicit. Like she's a menace. I feel like we really could have got some more divine ranks for Astra out of that.
Ooh, the step from 3 to 4 divine ranks was such a steep slope. I think we did.
Oh, we did excellent.
We
but-
would have had to cheat.
Exactly.
We should have cheated.
Exactly.
We should have cheated, yeah.
Betty rolls terribly. She has no idea who has cast this on her. Tommi Ember Eyes did not roll high enough to determine that it's you. He did roll a natural 20, though. He knows that it came from somebody in the group, most likely, but he understands as well that the group is trying to stop this non-lethally. And so he's going to take this opportunity to drag Betty as far as he can, half of his move towards the exit.
Thank God.
So understanding. Like, man, this guy.
The message I've been trying to convey the whole time.
Right, and the message I've been trying to convey this whole time is that Tommi is a chill dude.
Yeah.
And we should hang out with
He's
him.
always been a
No,
chill
come
dude.
on. God damn it, you guys.
Always been our ally. Always been a chill dude.
Whether or not he can get her out of the forge is going to depend on what she rolls now.
Right.
Her turn is going to be to roll a new will save against the hold person. A natural one.
Oh,
Damn.
love it.
Hell yeah.
Jenna's incredible luck with hold person specifically
Right?
has held out through this whole campaign. The boss
Yeah.
fight with demonic Ansel
Yeah.
would have been night and day different if we didn't lock him down. It is.
You always got to try. That's the thing about these spells. It's a roll of the dice. People have a really good will saves, but the dice might still keep them from doing shit.
I do want to point out that Astra rolled a middling bluff roll and Tommi rolled natural 20 and still could not beat her. So she has entered a new bluff tier where NPCs can literally do as well as they're ever going to do. And it's trivial for her to beat that.
The natural end game.
Well,
It is Zelf's turn.
oh boy. Zelf is going to wander down to the edge of this platform where these gremlins are. So Zelf is going to use blistering invective. He's going to say something like, "You gremlins think you're heating this place up? I've been in kitchens hotter than this. Here, try some." Okay, so for Intimidate, the way the spell works is that it gives you basically a free use of the demoralize ability prior to the damage.
Their demoralized DC is a 15, Paul.
Oh, well then my roll of 36 was 21 points higher than that.
Beautiful.
Which means that they're shaken for this round, and I believe 4 more rounds, which gives them -2 to skill checks. And in addition, because the demoralize succeeded, they take the damage from blistering invective. D10 points of fire damage. Well, that's 1 damage, but they also have to roll or else they catch on fire. And that is a DC of 18.
They all catch on fire.
Woohoo.
Oh, this sounds very satisfying to watch a bunch of little gremlins catch on fire.
Part of me is wondering if I'm going to inadvertently raise the temperature of the entire room, but I was committed to it.
They all take 2 damage. They all catch on fire. I will say that the room goes up by 1 degree for each of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to make everybody roll a fortitude save for me.
If only there was some sort of saying about fighting fire with something.
With fire.
Maybe
Funny.
that might be the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Fighting fire with a frying pan?
No, I think that's right. I think you're supposed to hit fire with blunt objects.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12. There isn't a chance this fire is actually a fear effect, right?
Does the fire resistance spell that Zelf cast on Astra last time count for this heat, or is it kind of a separate effect?
The endure elements aspect of the resist energy actually caps at 140. So now
Damn. Okay. Let me fist fight this forge fiend.
No, 140 degrees of so now you have to make the fort saves. Yeah.
You can still attempt a survival check to boost your fort save. You don't have to be trained in it to do that.
This is fun. This is one of my -1 skills because it's a wisdom skill. Yeah, and I rolled a 2 for a 1. So
All right. So Patty ended up with a 22 on her fortitude save. Her DC was a 20, so she did make it.
Woo.
Johnny got a 30. He's good to go. Astra ended up with a 12. I will come back to her. She failed.
We'll come back to that. Oh.
Zelf rolled a 23, and his DC was 16, so he's all good too. It is 140 degrees in the room.
Oh my God.
On a failed fort save, the character takes 1d4 points of non-lethal damage
Ugh.
and 1d6 points of fire damage with no save.
Wow.
Everybody is going to take this 1d6 fire damage of 3, unless you have something that is protecting you from fire damage.
Woo.
And then Astra will take another 1 non-lethal damage for failing her fort save.
Great.
Ooh.
If this lasts 10 more rounds, we're going to have to do this again. Or if anybody takes any fire damage, we'll do it again.
Oh boy.
The gremlins are on fire. They get a new reflex save to try and put this out.
Yeah, DC still 18.
On 11, you
Ooh.
want to roll a d6, Paul?
That is 6 damage, Justin.
Very nice.
I'm so curious what they're building. I hope that they finish it.
No.
No, they're messing up the aqueduct.
We gotta make
Something cool.
You want them to get far enough that you can figure out what they're doing,
Yeah.
but not to complete their objective. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Paul was just like, I want to observe these terrible little creatures and see what they're doing.
I want to see what happens.
Like an ant farm.
Let them cook. Yeah.
You
Let them cook, yes.
Let them cook.
Yes. Can I put them in an illusion where they think they're succeeding, but they don't actually succeed?
Oh, psychological torture?
That's my next character, yeah.
Oh.
So Zelf's blistering invective overtakes 3 of them. Where they would normally die, these summoned creatures just teleport back to the plane of Zitrix. The temperature drops by 3 degrees, but we are not back to that lower bracket quite yet.
If I thought I had a way back, there's one spell that lets me conditionally teleport that I didn't happen to take. Kind of kicking myself for that one.
The gremlins have made a 22 on a disabled device check. They are going to take one of the aqueduct portals that transfers this water, and they are going to open it directly towards Zelf and Astra.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Astra, they're using your weakness on you. Water.
Astra, no.
A large glowing green portal opens, bathing you all in green light. Shortly after that, a gush of water follows, a huge steaming blast of water. This is going to be a reflex save opposed by their disabled device. You're trying to beat a 22. If you fail, then you're
Oof.
subject to damage and a bull rush combat maneuver.
Incredible. Incredible.
How refreshing is this attack?
Like, does it feel kind of good, honestly, at least at first?
Yeah. Can Zelf, like, he's got his shampoo because he's an elf. Can he, like, shake his hair back and forth?
There's like the briefest moment of like an anime, like, oh, and then just blast, just pummeled by 17th bludgeoning damage. Gang, oh man. We gotta use this against the Forge Fiend.
Oh, yeah.
We have to like put the hose in the Forge Fiend's like head.
Right.
That is classic heroism, using the enemy's weapons against them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled a 19, but I'm going to surge.
I got a 24, Justin.
Oh, I got a 6 on my surge for a 25.
Awesome. You both have this damage and are not bull rushed.
Woo!
So that is a total of 8 damage. 2 of that is mitigated, Astra, by your spell that Zelf gave you.
Phew.
It is Johnny Brightchild's turn.
Don't roll a 1. I'm not jinxing you.
What? How?
I didn't just jinx you. Don't roll a 1. Don't fall in the hot water.
Oh man. So I'm gonna run and jump and charge the Forge Fiend and manifest when I land and strike him.
Awesome.
Does this thing count as an evil outsider?
Oh, certainly.
Just verify.
Nice.
Okay.
Big Johnny.
Big Johnny. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Big Johnny, Big Johnny.
It's been a while since we've got a good Big Johnny.
Big
I
Johnny.
know,
Natural
I'm thrilled
20.
though.
Oh, he's back, baby!
Andrew.
All we had was sunglasses,
Holy
Johnny, Johnny and Naj. We got Big Johnny back in business.
Andrew, can you please walk me through this damage math? Because I feel like there's some smite evil
Crazy.
on top of everything that's normally crazy.
Yeah, well, against Smite Evil with an evil outsider, you get double damage.
Double.
And then big, and then I guess there's a multiplier going on there. So
Would you read out all of the numbers that you've just rolled?
so that comes to 109 damage.
Oh my god!
Well, okay, that's if his critical confirmation roll of 43 clears his armor class.
Well, like
I can't even take this seriously. This is absurd.
does a 45 hit, and then does a 43 confirm.
Jesus Christ.
That 100% hits. It doesn't see you coming as you charge down from the sky, from a ghost to a solid Johnny Brightchild. You drop on top of it and drive the King's Reason into it. 109, crazy. That's not even like multiple attacks. That's one hit.
That's one hit.
God almighty.
As he manifests, there's like a thunderclap as Astral Johnny suddenly becomes solidified, and he cries, "By the vengeance of Molny," and cracks down.
Oh my God.
God, aren't we glad that this guy's on our team?
Yeah, I wish he were more consistently.
Exactly.
That's crazy, Andrew.
I don't think I've, as a character at this low level, I don't think I've gotten that high of a damage roll before. So that's
Nobody has. Nobody ever has, Andrew.
We've crossed some new thresholds just with this session. It really is like kind of an Ultraman thing where the monster gets big and then he gets big, and you've got the background of they're like, Big Johnny.
Yeah, it's a bigger, slower version of my theme. And then, there's the choir ads and Big Johnny. But it's also one of those things where it's like you're fighting a boss and you unleash your big attack. And then it's like, oh, wow, it didn't move into the next phase. That's okay. Uh-oh.
The Forge Fiend is pissed. A large crack slowly opens down its face from where the King's Reason made contact with its sundering blade. Just slowly spider webs out down to its wide maw. And you see it take a second after the impact to sort of pull itself together. And then it begins swishing around the liquid it has in its mouth. And then it spews
No.
this molten
no.
gold onto Janni Brightchild.
Oh, no.
my god. Oh my god, that was so many dice. Oh my god, and another.
Oh my god. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Johnny, I'm going to have you make a reflex save for me.
Oh man. I'm gonna use my touch of luck to re-roll that.
Oh, and he did worse.
Dang, I did worse. Okay, 14.
Johnny is
40.
covered in liquid gold.
Oh, no.
He takes 49 damage as the
Oh my
slag
God.
quickly cools around his body.
Oh my
my
god.
God.
So he became giant. He became corporeal to hit this thing. And then he got covered in gold, presumably doing some sort of cool stance,
Oh, definitely.
some sort of threatening, dramatic stance.
Yeah.
And it's going to look incredible.
It's gonna look so cool.
Oh yeah. I imagine there's an accusing point happening right now.
Okay, that was it.
Yes.
Patty Hertz, what would you like to do?
Okay. Well, after witnessing that, Patty Hurts absolutely shook by being front and center for that little display. I would like to move down here to the southern kind of end of this little platform that we're on. Because I would like to use my fun new toy. I want to try to shoot one of these gremlins with fury.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Patty maybe did some archery at camp, at Little Rich Girl Camp back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see how well
Of
she
course.
remembers it. Okay, that's a 29. My archery lessons stuck with me pretty well.
Amazing. Yeah, you strike one of these. It is barely hanging on as it takes a arrow.
I'm imagining that one of these little gremlins is kind of clinging to the scaffolding with its little claw, and in true Betty Burning Hand style, I'm going to hit it right in its little claw, and it's going to have its little hand fall off.
Astra, it's your turn. Similar to the flaming sphere, you will need to end your turn outside of this, or you'll be subject to all of these water effects again.
Yep. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and get right on out of here. Yeah, I guess I should help with these little creatures. Let me make sure I'm still within range. Justin, are they wearing clothes, and are they shitty clothes?
They are not wearing any clothes. They are Fae, so any of your Fae stuff may have an effect.
You know what? I've got one good area of effect spell, and it is my beloved Sound Burst.
Oh, it's an oldie but a goodie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm blasting an area with tremendous cacophony. Every creature in the area takes 1d8 points of sonic damage and must succeed on a fortitude save to avoid being stunned. The fortitude save is a DC 17, and I rolled a 3 damage.
Stunned drops everything, can't take actions, -2 penalty. The two that are on top of the duct just take 3 damage and are stunned. The two that are climbing up the haphazard scaffolding, they're going to fall into the water below.
Nice.
Just one little hand dangling from an arrow left behind.
Ooh.
When they hit that water, they're going to take fire damage. That is enough to send them back to the plane of Zitrix.
Nice.
Tommi Ember Eyes is going to pull Betty the rest of the way out of the forge. Zelf, it is your turn.
Is there any way to understand what the gremlins did to create this portal? Were they just twisting knobs and pulling levers, or was it some kind of gremlin magic?
You did really well on your engineering check in the upstairs of the workshop to understand the aqueducts.
Yeah.
You know that these portals are how they move the water between. So this is aqueduct magic. You could make a disabled device check or an engineering check if you were up on this duct to turn it off.
Right. What kind of a check would it be to jump onto where the gremlins are?
That is going to be an acrobatics. There's room for you to get a running start. 15-foot long jump is a DC 15 to jump over there.
If he falls into this presumably hot water, is that going to have any immediate impact on him as opposed to just being in normal water?
It's not deep enough to drown, but you will take fire damage, which will subject you to a new fort roll.
Zelf is going to turn bright pink.
like a lobster.
Justin, that's a 27 acrobatics check.
You jump 15 feet alongside this
Woo-hoo.
rushing water. There's only a small space on the duct between the cave wall and these two gremlins, and you land perfectly there in that spot.
Pretty cool.
They are on fire. They are shocked.
I figure I'll better help clear them out before I start doing any disable device, because right now nobody's getting actively aggressed by the water. Although, maybe the water could actively aggress others.
That is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, don't turn that off yet. Like, let's turn it on the thing.
Oh, I like the way you're thinking. Justin, can I try a disable device check while these gremlins are stunned?
Push him into the water, Paul. Just knock him over.
Since they're stunned, you can do it without an attack of opportunity.
Beautiful. I am gonna... My disable device is decent. We're just gonna have to try the roll. I rolled a 5 with inspiration. That is an 18.
This is not enough to turn it off. You need a 22.
Got it.
The gremlins are stunned, and they are going to take another 1d6 fire damage if you want to roll that, Paul.
3.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So they cannot take an action this turn, and it is Johnny Brightchild, as the others have described. A beautiful golden Johnny statue has formed. This area is now also just this little 10-foot square is difficult terrain. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm currently possessing a giant golden statue right now.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, a giant gold statue of yourself.
Of myself.
Patty is seething with jealousy.
I'm going to use lay on hands on myself to heal myself as a swift action. Then I'm going to cast defensively True Strike on myself. And then I think I'm going to use my hero point to take another standard action to bull rush the Forge Fiend into the water.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love this.
Yeah.
Yes. All of that. All of that.
So this is a big boy, and it's not going to be easy to move him. I will tell you up front, his CMD is 31. And you'll need to be 15 over that to move him far enough to reach that water. So a 46.
Ooh.
But if you can pull it off, in addition to just being damaged by the water, I will also allow it to extinguish the fireballs and lower the temperature in the room if you can get a 46 or more.
All right, so here is my casting defensively. All right, I succeed. And so now I will make a bull rush attempt to bull rush the Forge Fiend into the water.
Yeah.
But I got a 50.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, True Strike is great for combat maneuvers.
So whenever Johnny uses his True Strike thing, like the different colors in his eyes kind of explode out like lightning. So he's got blue eyes with golden flecks in them. So this sort of blue crackling energy sparks out that has sort of golden sparkly cinder trails. That's sort of reflecting his ability to see possible fates and futures, finding the luckiest, most fated path, willing that this is the fate that happens. That's what he pushes towards in this sort of like light speed kind of convergences of reality from his perspective.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. And then he's also gold.
And that's also cool.
Feel the cleansing waters of Bigram!
God, what beautiful poetic justice for all of the citizens that have been suffering due to the misdeeds occurring in this forge, for the water to be the cleansing force that kills this forge fiend.
Right.
This humongous earthen Forge Fiend has to weigh several tons easily. Johnny Brightchild, animated in a golden Johnny statue, batters this thing like it's nothing across the forge. It lands underneath this gushing water that puts out all of its fireballs. The light inside of it dims, and it teleports back to the plane of Zitrix.
That's right. Go home to your mama.
Tell your friends about Johnny Brightchild.
Tell him Johnny Brightchild sent you. And he's coming.
He took one swing at me, and then he pushed me into some water.
And I'm a force feed, so water's just...
All I was doing was just trying to eat rocks, which is my nature. I wasn't doing anything bad. This guy, God.
I covered him in gold, and he didn't even flinch. I was really worried about that forge fiend, and then you hit it one time, and I was not worried about really anything ever again, except the escalation Justin's gonna have to do.
Yeah. Ooh, 109 damage, a 50 on a combat maneuver check to push a multi-ton demonic Kool-Aid man shooting fire out of its head into a thing of water to deliver poetic justice. This game is nuts. Wouldn't you agree, Tommi? Actually, Tommi has written out the end roll, but again, I forgot that he is not going to say them, so I will read them off for you. Thank you to all of our Patreon subscribers. Please give us any shout-outs or comments you have about our show on the podcast app, or you can find us on Blue Sky at bcbparty.bsky.social. We have a Tumblr at bcbparty, or Tommi points out that you can shoot us an email at burntcookbookparty@gmail.com. Burnt Cookbook Party is Andrew Hansen as John. Tommi wrote Johnny Anaj, but also I should say that he's also Johnny Brightchild. That's pretty tricky there, Tommi. Caitlin Stayduhar as Patty Hertz, also Maddie Hertz. Zelf the Elf as Paul Luetkemeyer, or the other way around, rather. And Jenna Stoeber as Astra Blep. And then finally, we have Justin Green as our GM and World Builder. Burnt Cookbook Party is produced by Jenna Stoeber. This episode is edited for content by Justin Green and sound edited by Akshay Balakrishnan. Thank you all so much for listening, and have a wonderful day.